Alright, alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is a video I've been wanting to do for a year now. Picture, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Picture in your mind a very pale young man wanting to get into YouTube, get his voice out there, and he just didn't know how to do it. So about a year of YouTubing, and the commentary just wasn't up to snuff. So stumbling upon Twitch, wanting to expand my horizons, but not knowing where to start, stumbled upon a very good friend who helped me get through a dark time in convincing myself to continue YouTube. So I wanted to do a special video for him, just to talk about himself and see where, what led him to what he does, what he loves doing. Arhaven, sir, Raph, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about you? How about you, bro? How's it going?
Good. I just got out of work. We're gonna bust this video, and then I'm going to camp, which is, one of my relaxing things I do with my wife. So, you're kicking my wonderful weekend plans off with a great start, and I really appreciate you making time for us to do this.
Awesome, man. No, thank you. Honestly, 100% thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart to have me here.
Well, like I always say,
awesome.
man.
It's awesome.
Like I always say, you've changed my outlook and my vision on streaming and all that. So this is a video I wanted to do. But ladies and gentlemen, he will be playing a game in the background to keep him busy, and I'm going to be playing the video that started off our friendship, Outlast 2. And
nice.
yeah, so I'll get the game started, and I'll just ask you a few questions.
Let's do this. But first, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna be speedrunning this game like you did the first time? Because that was very epic of you.
Oh my good God, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get further than normal. Oh my God, that was messed up. I couldn't do it.
That was hilarious.
I was like,
I mean, what do you expect from having the the hardest difficulty in the game? You're like, oh, if this happens, we're dead, and I'm like, okay.
And then I jumped. I'm like, we're gonna make it, chat. And then I died.
Yeah, that was amazing. I was like, that's probably a world record right there. Honestly, I think we should submit that video and have it checked out. You never know.
Oh my God, right? But I wanted to start this video off by asking, what your schedule for Twitch, which links will be in the description, guys. Go check him out. Let him know that I sent you. He'll welcome you with open arms.
He gets a commission. He gets a commission.
I get two free cool streamer things where you wear the glasses for 20 minutes instead of 10.
Right. Free channel point rewards.
There we go. But no. So let the guys know what your schedule looks like on Twitch right now.
Yeah, so right now my schedule, I am mostly streaming in the afternoon, so you can catch me live on stream. I do Tuesdays, Thursdays, do 2 p.m. to about 6 p.m. Honestly, a lot of those streams have been, even spilling until the 8 p.m. Eastern time, so this is Eastern time, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesdays, Thursdays. They've been spilling to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, so... Yeah, they start around 2. And then Saturdays you can catch me at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and those go off till about 9, 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
We're flying past the Havasupai Indian Reservation in central Arizona.
Damn, man.
I do random streams. It's been a while though. I gotta do a random stream.
Yeah.
I've been promising it for a while, and it's just life has been hectic.
We may play this before the doctor
Oh,
if this falls in the
but yeah, I was... Okay, so let's turn volume. Yeah, let's turn this down. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Return the game.
We need to get the word murder in there.
Awesome. Yeah, so me and Arhaven, we were, he was telling me he was going to drop into my chat and everything, and it was phenomenal. And yeah, we had a lot of good times with it, and I stumbled upon him doing Metal Gear, which we have a deep love for Metal Gear. So that was fun seeing you do that. So I think what it was your genuine love and the way you were talking to the chat while you were doing what you loved really showed me that. Because I also did some research right after you and watched some people play Black Flag and all that, and they were just like they were douchey and they just weren't enjoying it. And going back to you was I don't know, always makes my day seeing you go live and everything. So yeah, so let's start it off. Let's start off the video. What got you into your gaming life you do now? Not younger, but what got you into getting back into gaming?
Well, I've always been like drawn into video games. Very long time. I think we all kind of find like a safe haven in video games. They help us get through like hard times. Sometimes they keep us company, and it's just like kind of an escape from like your day to day,
Yeah.
And I always knew that I wanted to do something in the video game field. So for me, that was finding my footing into like what in gaming I wanted to do. And so I did go. I started doing college. It was really interesting. I started doing college, and I wanted to do game design for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I was being in Florida. It's not super easy. There weren't a lot of programs back then when I started, so I started looking at like computer animation, and like that's where I started. I went to community college for computer animation, and then
Mm-hmm.
I eventually ended up going to seek a degree in game design as a whole, and I did that for a while. That was hard. That was not easy. It was really hard, and trying to get ahead and trying to find like jobs and make connections while not being in a state with like where the industry was at
Mm-hmm.
was very hard for me. And so once I got introduced, like once I went out into like California, where like that's like where a lot of the game design industry
Yep.
is in the States. Once I went over there and I met with a lot of people in the gaming industry, doing a conference that I went to, and for work, funny enough, and it was it opened my eyes to like how hard
Yep.
it is to get a job in the game design industry with like no experience and like not being able to make connections that you really need, coming from a state that doesn't have any game design programs really, including like the university that I was at.
Yep.
They did have a college program, but there wasn't really like any outreach or anything to put you in contact with like these organizations or anybody that would be able to help you, which makes sense because I mean it's hard to do that from Florida where the industry is in California. So I kind of get it, but I started to see all that. I also started to get a lot of like information from a lot of people on how badly people have been like mistreated in the gaming industry, and how there's not very much opportunities for like people that are literally starting off that have no experience except
Yep.
for like a college degree and some maybe games that you've made with like in either like game camps or just for like projects and stuff like that. And so I was just kind of like, you know what? I don't think game design as a whole, like in the industry right now, seems like a viable thing to me. And so I was talking to a lot of people, and my wife and several other people. Like I had expressed this interest that I had in like streaming, and a lot of people were just like, you just need to do it. You just need to do it. You just should start. I think you'd be good at it and all that stuff. And then I was just kind of like, okay, I'll just, I'll give it a try and we'll see how it goes. And it wasn't easy. It was really hard setting up and getting to learn how to get a computer to connect to like streaming service, plus like figuring out how to connect the console to that. That was a whole ordeal, and but once I started doing it, and I started having people come by and just hang out with me, and like started building this community, it's just honestly, it's just I was like, wow, this is honestly like for me like the best of both worlds. I can kind of, I am trying to make a career out of this. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm anywhere there yet, but I'm like, wow, this could be an amazing career where like I can be involved in the gaming industry, have my knowledge from my degree affect my let's plays, or just talk shop with other people that have interests, not just in like, oh, let's play games and these games are fun because of this, but might have like a more of a like, oh, how are games made, or stuff like that, type mentality, and not look into that stuff. So
So his mic died. Oh, Jesus Christ, that always fucking gets me.
oh man, I just got here at a great time. I just
Oh
heard you
my
get scared.
God, that scares the fuck out of me. Oh my
That's
God.
hilarious.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about
Oh my God. Fuck,
Okay, there we go.
dude. Oh my God.
Now I'm back. Okay, I
Okay.
can hear now. Jesus, I'm so
Shit.
sorry about that.
Oh my God, that scared the fuck out of me.
Good. Good.
Oh,
That
but
was me a second ago with the whole this thing dying on me. That was really
oh
funny.
my.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Well, I was asking you, how do you? There's a lot of YouTubers and Twitch streamers and everything that just grind it out, and they do it to where they break, and then they take a break and everything. How do you go about avoiding the stamina loss when it comes to grinding?
So for me is it's kind of it's it's not easy. It's not
No,
easy.
no, it's not. It's not.
It's very easy to get burned out, and sometimes like I feel like one of the things that suffers the most, or until I can get a handle on it, it's like the YouTube side of things, for me. But it helps me a lot to keep a schedule with Twitch,
Mhm.
and then just have a balance where I'm not just like streaming every single day, and having kind of like an off day in between streams helps a lot to kind of recoup and just like, do like your day to day.
Yeah.
Because streaming is definitely streaming, and like recording videos, or podcasting, that kind of stuff is just very, very demanding. At least to me it is, and it does burn you out time to times. There are times that I'm just like, okay, I kind of need a break, and
Yep.
it hasn't happened yet. It used to happen a lot more often in the past, where I would cancel streams, and I'm just like, I'm sorry guys, I kind of need a break.
Mhm.
But it's honestly like I feel like just having a schedule that you have some time in between for you to have you time and like do the other things that you need to do in your life helps me a lot.
Yeah.
And also, definitely what helps me, I would say the most, is just having my community members just coming
Yep.
out and engaging with me, and just coming in and telling me about their days, telling me about their lives, what kind of games they were playing, and stuff like that has also helped me a lot, which was a lot harder back in the beginning because I didn't have the set views that I'm getting now, and so that also, when you're starting out, that's something that can burn you out very quickly. But yeah, I would say that just having a schedule, and having a schedule where you have a day where you're on and off, where you're like, maybe you stream 2 days in a row, but then you take the next day off, that really helps you kind of recharge and do your own thing and not let it become more overwhelming. As well as, for me, the more important stuff is having like community members just come out and hang out with me and have a good time. That keeps me want to come back to stream every single day,
Yeah.
because it's just you guys make it so much fun, and I look forward to that. I look forward to interacting with you guys and just hanging out or playing
Yeah,
some games.
yeah, yeah. Because if you have like single number viewers and everything, and no one shows up when you're putting out some content that you love doing, like it slowly eats at your love for it. When I first started doing you YouTube, I got told by a few people in a few Facebook groups, put out the stuff that you like and just do what you love. And I started that, and like nobody was watching it, and I was like, is it worth putting my time in to do it when no one's gonna watch it? And I slowly found my niche. People love my WWE stuff. It took me 2 years to figure it out. Um, but yeah, you got to go for that trial and error. And if you do what see, it's hard. How do you? So let me ask you. With that scenario involved, how do you put out what you love without worrying about views? Because you're gonna worry about it. So how do you find the balance between the two? Oop.
Yeah, that was you good? You good?
Yes. Yep.
Did you
Yep.
get spotted? You got spotted?
Nope. 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 Thank
Okay.
God.
All right,
Thank
all right,
God.
all right. He's being stealthy. He's being stealthy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Uh, yeah. So I mean, for me, it's just I know that I mean, to be honest, that's always something that's in the back of my mind.
Yep.
It's not something that goes away. It's like this little little head in the little voice that you hear in the back of your head, that just constantly goes like, "Hey, there's
Hmm.
only three people watching you right now," and I'm like, Um, but I feel like I think it's just it's something that's going to take time,
Yep.
and what helps me it's to tell myself, well, right now I haven't found the niche audience. I haven't. I might. My stream times could also be a factor into that kind of stuff. Uh, and also the content, the games and stuff like that I play. But to me, what helps me, it's like I think I know that I can get there. Like I myself, I have like not alone, obviously, because like I have so many people helping me with this.
Yep.
Like support from like the community members, you right now,
Hmm.
and it's something that I think I'll get there. And what I tell myself every day is that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And so I just kind of have to keep that mentality that I'm like, this is not going to happen right away. It could take me years to kind of get there. And I'm trying to take it one stream at a time. If one stream I get one more viewer that shows up and follows me, that I'm like, oh my God, this is great. That's just one more person that wasn't around or part of the community before. And so it's just me focusing on like those little victories and just kind of like not getting stuck on that mentality like, oh, no one's watching me right now. I
Yep.
have three viewers, which wasn't easy because I'm telling you, and it doesn't go away. Sometimes I get up and I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna go stream. Who's gonna come out to see me? And but focus. What's helped me the most is just focusing on like my little victories. Like I got a new follower. I had this awesome conversation with somebody that was new or that was old in the community back then, and those are the little things that just kind of like keep me going, and try and keep me from sweating like I say small stuff, but it really is the big stuff of not having like, 20, 15 people watching you at one time. I think that's what helps me the most.
Yeah. Damn. So, fuck, dude. Yeah. No!
Oh no! Oh no!
Leave me alone!
Send the medics!
Oh, open! Open! No!
Yep.
It's locked!
Oh
Oh!
no! Oh no!
No, 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 we got it,
Did
we
you-
got it,
did
we
you
got
get
it, we got it,
RP?
we got it,
Oh,
we
you
got
gotta
it, we
wait,
got
you
it, we
gotta
got it, we got it, we got it. No, 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 I did not get away. But we got it. Jump!
Okay.
Fuck! Okay, I think he's gone. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the music stopped. Woo.
We're good. Take a breather. Take a breather. Take a breather. Take a breather.
Woo!
All right. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Oh. So,
See, I bet you wish this game had a cardboard box like Metal Gear.
yes! Oh my lord, let me hide in the shrubs with a cardboard box. They won't know.
They would never find you.
Nope. So when you first started streaming, what were like the first games that you knew you wanted to stream, whether it lacked or not? What did you want to start streaming?
Oh my God, that's really hilarious. So that's a really funny question. It's a really good question. It's funny to me because like when I said that I was gonna, when originally I was like I'm gonna stream, and I'm gonna stream all these, very popular games that everyone's, into nowadays. Like. Let's see. Let me. What was Fortnite, Smash, Super Smash Bros, and like stuff like that. I'm like, I'm gonna be streaming all these things, and then I started like doing some research and stuff like that, and which kind of helped a lot. There's a lot of people out there that have done streaming,
Yep.
and they're like, hey, you should really stream what you love and not like what's popular. And so I was kind of like, okay, this makes sense, like this kind of stuff makes sense. So it kind of talked me off of that ledge that I was just ready to jump off into all these games that I necessarily don't like, wouldn't have enjoyed. They're not really games that I would play, but
Mm-hmm.
that I wanted to because they were popular. But the thing that always I knew I wanted to stream, because I was like, I started looking and I'm like, okay, what were the games that I used to like? And I'm like, okay, so I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy games,
Yep.
and and the Metal Gear and Pokemon and like Kingdom Hearts and all these games that have all these stories, and I'm like, okay, so this is what I like. I like these story-driven games. And so to me, I was like, okay, so I know that the first game, I was like, okay, the first game that I wanted to stream, I'm like, I wanted to stream something like Final Fantasy related. I'm like, okay, I love Final Fantasy. Or one of the other ones that I was thinking about was Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, okay, love me some Kingdom Hearts. I totally can play that, and it'll be a fun time. But then by the time that I actually, from that point up until like I actually started streaming was like several months.
Mm-hmm.
So when I actually started to stream, which was kind of crazy, and I wouldn't call it faith, but it was just kind of worked out that way. Kingdom Hearts 3 had just come out, and
Okay.
I was like, that was just hadn't just come out. Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out, and I was like, I had gotten all of everything that I needed. I had my computer, I had my laptop, I had my video card, and then the day that Kingdom Hearts 3 actually came out, I got it from Amazon. It was delivered early on, and I literally popped it in and started streaming. And that was my very first stream. I started playing Kingdom Hearts. So like I was like, okay, this is excellent because I love Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
Love, and then after that, it was just like, okay, this was awesome. This was a lot of fun. I definitely need to keep playing games that I like. Soon after that, I started playing like the Metal Gear games.
Mm-hmm.
Once I was able to get like all of my, because I was streaming Metal Gear, like when you saw me with Metal Gear Solid.
Yep.
I was streaming that out of my PlayStation 1. So that was another like whole thing to try to figure out how do I get to connect my PlayStation 1 to my capture card. Like it's this whole it's like these whole process that you go through just to try to stream games. And But yeah, that was it. I'm sorry, I rambled on, but it was just
Yeah.
literally I went off on this tangent. But yeah, no, Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, I know this is one of the games that I wanted to stream, and I was like, it was just perfect. It just aligned really well, and I streamed that, and then soon after that, I started streaming. I don't remember if I know that Metal Gear wasn't like the very next one that I started streaming, but it was, I think I did like Neo: The World Ends With You, which is another freaking game that been wanting to play for a very long time. Another stream, RPG,
Yep.
JRPG, driven game, story driven game. So yeah, those just that was it. It was just kind of awesome. I still look back at those Kingdom Hearts streams and I'm like, man, I had a lot of fun streaming this game that I really enjoy, and these people online really were just giving out like the best possible advice is just to stream something that you love.
Yep.
And yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I was like, I want to do Kingdom Hearts. I want to do Final Fantasy, Metal Gear, and all this stuff, and Pokemon stuff all the way. And I'm like, okay, perfect. And so it's just so great. It was a great timing.
Damn. That's awesome, man. I I know I wanted to do something, I just didn't know what, and game Outlast 2 had come out free on the PlayStation, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do something different. And I had brought it up to you, and you were like, yeah, I don't play it. I don't play that, but you go do you, boo. And I was like, okay, I got it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I think that was a good choice for you because like honestly, those spooky, scary games are just a blast to watch people play.
Mhm.
I'm definitely not a huge fan of like playing the survival horror, although I did play freaking Alien Isolation, which was basically, I guess, the same thing, and that thing was spooky as heck. God, oh man, I got jump scared so many times in that game.
Oh, yep.
But yeah, no, that was an awesome time. I had a blast watching you stream that. That was honestly like a good pick for you. I feel like
Oh
so
my lord.
that was a good call. That was a good call.
Oh fuck. But
Oh no,
oh, Daddy.
oh no, he's got caught.
Uh-oh. I don't know. I forgot what's going on. Oh,
I believe you can do it.
I don't know where I am. Oh, go! Go, 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 go. Um, shit. So, yeah. So, like, we're approaching on the end. I love your streams, man. I really do. Uh, so let's end it with. So let's end it with. Number one, what your future is looking like. Like, what games is catching your eye, whether it's coming out in a year or two or whatever, but what's caught your eye, and what's some advice you would give for people who are trying to get into Twitch and YouTube and all that.
Okay. Let's see. First off, there is a bajillion freaking games that are coming out
Yes.
that I'm like, I need to play all these games. But I'll just name a few of them right now. One of the games, one of the big games that I'm waiting on, and they're not big games, but they're from an indie developer. It's just a game that I'm very interested in, and I'm excited to play. And I'm gonna butcher the name, and I apologize, but it's Kenya Bridge of Spirits. Uh, PlayStation exclusive that's coming out for right now. Although I do think that it might release on PC at some point. I'm not entirely sure. So I don't remember. It's been a long time, and they've delayed that game unfortunately till September. That was supposed to come out in August, and now it's coming out September 21st.
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to that game so much. It's just exciting. The story looks awesome, and then I'm looking forward to see more like haptic feedback and stuff like that with the PlayStation 5 and stuff like that that's coming out. Another big game that I was not expecting at all that blew my mind was Metroid Dread that's coming out for the Nintendo Switch.
Hmm.
I cannot freaking wait for that game. It looks amazing, and I can't wait to finally finish that Metroid saga fusion and like which is that fusion arc. So it'll be really exciting to play that game. And what else? Newly coming Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. Super stoked about those. And as well as Arceus, Legends of Arceus, which that one's coming out next year. It's another Pokemon title, nothing like we've ever seen before. Very, very different, kind of like a open world Pokemon game with actual battles between trainers, and like a trainer and a Pokemon.
Yep.
In set in like the distant past. So it's really exciting, and it intrigues me so much to see where they're going with those games. And yeah, that's a few of those games that I'm gonna be. We will be streaming on my channel. It'll be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. And yeah, I'm super excited about those. And what was the question about giving advice to maybe a newcomer? Yeah, I would say that definitely for anybody wanting to get into YouTube or just, YouTube, Twitch, anything where you're putting yourself out there and or you're playing games and stuff like that. What I would say is that, take your time with it. Don't be stressed out if you're not seeing results immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take time. It's gonna be a marathon, not really a race. Not a sprint. It's gonna be more of a marathon. So take your time, do your research, do a lot of research, reach out to people. A lot of us really do not mind. We've been through this, and we can help with like a lot of questions that might be on your mind, and reach out to like if there's a streamer that you follow on Twitch or a YouTuber or something like that. Reach out to them, send them a message, talk to them on their comments, ask them questions.
It fucking works, guys. It fucking works.
We're a really good resource for stuff like that, and maybe it can help stop a few headaches along the way. Before they even happen. And take your time, stream something, put out content that you love, make sure it's something that you love, something that you enjoy playing. It doesn't matter if it's a game that's like years old, that maybe the following of that game are old farts like me. Definitely play something that you love. It's going to be a lot more enjoyable for yourself and for everybody if you're streaming something that you love. Don't get bogged down by not having the best setup or quality of partner streamers or partner YouTubers or anything like that. Just take your time with it and have fun with it. It's the most important thing that I can say. Oh, and very, very importantly, if you're doing streams, definitely talk to yourself. Even if no one is talking to you in chat, it is very important that you maintain that engagement and that you're always talking. And you don't have to have a conversation about yourself, like, oh, hey, Ref, what you had for lunch today? Like, oh, well, I had pizza. Don't do any of that stuff. Though it might be entertaining. You might scare off some people. They might just not be ready for that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Maybe later along the line, so you put that in there. But for the beginning, just narrate what you're doing, what you're planning on doing, what thoughts are coming into your head, and stuff like that. That's very, very important.
And when it comes to finding streamers that will help you out, don't be afraid to ask brilliant to stupid questions. I've asked Raph so many stupid fucking things.
Oh man, no you haven't.
I've asked him so many dumb questions.
He's lying.
Like he will say, "All right, guys, so we are gonna do A, B, C," and then I will say, "All right, Raph, what do you like on your pizza?" And he will be like, "Oh, we didn't mention about pizza." I'm like, "What do you think about sushi? What are we doing here?" And he'll be like, "All right, Brock, I guess I'll answer these questions." But no,
those are great questions. Those are great questions. They're awesome questions. They give us stuff to do.
And then I'm like, if you could form a superhero team that that you
No,
could
that's-
recruit, blah blah blah.
I think you asked me this question.
But yeah, so reach out if you have any questions, anything, or you just want tips and everything. Then just seek out somebody. Raf's links will always be in the description. Like I said, I kind of was on the verge of stopping, but he was like, "Nah, man, just keep it up. You got it. You're great. I'll stop by your first stream," and he did. He took the time out. It was phenomenal. And yeah, sir. So from the bottom of my heart, like I say whenever I leave chat, man, I always say you changed my life. You always do. And yeah. So if there are any last minute things you want to say, sir, you want to boost up your channel, your YouTube, and everything, like any last minute things that you want to say, lay it on us.
Well, first off, I thank you, Brock, so much for doing this with me.
Yep.
I appreciate this so much. You don't even know. I really do appreciate this, man. I'm really lucky that you were one of the many awesome viewers that just found their ways to my channel. You guys definitely keep me going, and you keep me want to do better and provide us some content for everybody out there. And thank you so much, my dude, for being a part of the community.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, guys, if you want some fun, laid back streams, you just want to come talk to me about life or whatever might be on your mind, or just a game that I'm playing or anything like that, or you just want to play some games with me on stream, yeah, feel free to come by, check out my channel. That's twitch.tv/r_Haven. And yeah, come hang out, come give me a follow. You will not be disappointed. We have an awesome community members,
Yes.
which make our streams much more fun than I am. I cannot take credit for the awesome. I can't be the sole responsible and take credit for all the awesome stuff that happens and the funny stuff that happens on stream on my channel. So I really owe it a lot to the community and people like Brock over here, which are amazing. And yeah, and man, Brock, I love to see more streams of you, man. If you have some time, you totally should.
Yeah,
jump in and
yeah,
hang out.
yeah. The goal is to get back into it, but
Good.
yeah. But guys, yes, like I said, links will be in the description. Check him out, please. It is worth your time. And yeah, sir, thank you for joining out with me. And we will end it here, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Peace.
Thank you. Bye.